7 Alpha Mike, read back correct.
God, that is so pretty.
Capital clearance delivery Delta 420, Bravo 17, Sacramento requesting IFR clearance.
And this is all mechanical linkage, right?
420,
CJ4, yes,
clearance, good evening. Clear to Portland International Airport on departure, flight heading 010. Radar vectors, red bluff as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4
caution
3061.
Because you pushed power up to make the turn.
Yeah.
Alright, departure flight heading 010 via the Red Bluff, vectors to Red Bluff. Maintain 5,000, expect 360, minutes after departure. Departure is on 127.4. I'm squawking 3061 for Delta 420.
Delta 420, read back correct. Amendment to the initial altitude.
Semi, yeah. Tyler, semi is pretty fair.
Maintain 9,000 on the initial altitude for Delta 420.
San Jose ground, citation 204 Lima Echo, taxi with Delta.
204 Lima Echo, San Jose ground, runway 30 left, taxi via Steve Victor. Actually, it looks like you, yeah. Continue on Victor to Charlie Whiskey Bravo.
Victor, Charlie Whiskey Bravo, 30 left, citation 204 Lima Echo.
Victor, Charlie, Whiskey, Bravo.
United 935, turn 10 degrees right, descend to maintain 8,000.
What the heck?
Copied, descend to maintain 8,000. What was prior to that?
What the?
United 935.
Yeah, don't you take a left at Delta?
Yep, nope, you're good. You're good.
10 degrees right.
Victor, Charlie, Whiskey.
What's up, Dane?
Makes sense. Yeah, Victor, Charlie, Whiskey, Bravo makes sense. I'm just not used to hearing the Bravo. That's why I question that.
Oh, they just say whiskey.
Yeah. Although about 90% of the time, I request a departure from Charlie. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to back taxi the extra 300 feet. Man, that looks so good.
It looks really good, man. And it just sounds good. Like it.
Convinced.
Yeah, it feels good. It sounds good. It's just
right
the functionality, you know.
Yeah. What graphics card do you have again?
1060.
That's probably comparable to what I have.
So yeah, this thing's gonna look freaking bitchin' with.
Brakes work.
Yeah. That wasn't even brakes. That was just full rudder.
Sorry.
It's a little aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, you could really turn that thing over, but yeah, neat.
Yeah, you'd have to like with the travel that I have with these rudder pedals versus what you have in the real plane, you'd have to like really like
I believe it.
chuck it in there, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see here. Is there anything else that needs to get done before?
Yeah, I mean, this is
set your elevator trim.
there it goes. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
There's
just
Bravo.
center that in the green.
Yep, that'll work. You're pretty light anyway, so. Well, you're midweight.
Appropriately weighted for this flight.
I need to go ahead and make that adjustment 10 degrees
If
right.
it was a charter, you'd be tankering maximum fuel and also have
Okay,
9
I was
people
on
in the back there
heading
comfortably sitting
335.
across
I'm now on heading 345.
Anyway.
So right.
Okay, so 24.0 is in there, and then our departure frequency is on 21.3. Oh, you know what I didn't do? With all this, with all the excitement, I did not put in my beacon code.
Yes, transponder. Don't forget to transpond.
Yep. Which
Make
is
sure
cool.
it's on too.
Yeah, which is cool that I know where that is now.
United
you'll have to clear the
935
scratch
actually
pad.
can go ahead and turn you on to the localizer here Give me 1 second.
Neat, and it's in TAR IT.
Copy that for United 935.
Yeah, I'm assuming that most of this stuff is thanks to the working title guys.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Yeah. All right, so we have our...
United 935,
Now this departure, like this thing is going to be able to
general look weather.
do this, assuming.
You should be able to.
Yeah,
You should be able to. In theory, if it's working correctly, you should be able to get the gear up and put it in nav mode.
Can I set that now?
You could probably put it in nav mode, yeah.
Okay,
So it's in LNAV mode, and then hit vertical speed and pitch that up to like 3,000. Hey, it works. Neat.
yeah, the flight directors comes up.
That's what we wanted. So pitch that to like 3,000.
Okay, there's 3,000.
Cool.
Altitude is
Alright.
bugged for 5.
Yep. So you want me to walk you through what a normal takeoff should look like?
So once we're ready to hit it, I just hit autopilot and that's it. Just hit AP.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
make sure the flight director is doing what you want it to, and when
Yeah,
you're done
it
with
looks
that-
like it is.
Yeah. So autopilot. So it should be, V1 rotate. Actually get the airplane airborne. Positive rate gear up. V2 plus 10 flaps up.
United 935, you are 8 miles from Newly,
Okay.
maintain 8,000 till established low weather, clear ILS for 116.
Yeah, and it's V1 is
Correction at Newly.
V1 is 99.
Yeah.
V2 is 114.
Copy,
Yeah, so
clear
V2
the
you only
approach,
care about if you
8,000,
can an engine.
Contact Denver Tower.
Yeah.
United 935.
But you should be watching your speed because this is this departure is almost all below the Bravo.
Yeah.
So you'll
Sir,
need to
8
watch your
Bravo,
speed.
contact
Just keep
Seattle
it like
Center,
200 knots until you clear the
126.6.
Bravo.
Right. Okay.
So
Cool. Alrighty. Takeoff has been briefed.
awesome.
Dude, this is effing rad.
Pretty neat.
This is really cool. San Jose Tower, citation 204, Lima Echo, holding short 20 left at Bravo. Even though it says Charlie.
Clear 204, Lima
Perfect.
Echo, San Jose Tower, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 30 left, citation 204, Lima Echo.
She's not making you back taxi? There must not have been a heavy landing in front of you.
Lights.
Depart parallel back taxi 30 left.
Heats, lights.
0258,
that's
Charlie
fine.
Bravo, Seattle Center.
So heats and lights,
Thank
there
you,
are no
Yakima,
ignitions.
altimeter
This
3042.
plane, everything's automatic. So you got your pitot heat on?
Yep, POV is on.
Approaching runway 30 left.
Capture
Entered
that.
runway 30
Oh, look at
left.
how pretty that looks. Oh, we're gonna get a nice
10,100 feet
sunset too.
remaining.
Love it.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be epic.
It's an interesting flashing light there.
Yeah, that-
I'm guessing that's supposed to be approach lights.
Yep, that's just burning me right in the eyeballs.
Well, now you have the real San Jose experience. And if you hit every runway centerline light on the way out, then you'll be doing great.
Okay.
All right. Push for about, probably about 92-ish% in one, I'm guessing.
Okay, 92. There is 92.
Close enough.
Yeah. Okay,
Speed
looks good. Here's
fly,
speed is live. Oh, that
cross
comes up quick. Holy crap.
Yep.
There's V1.
There's V1 and rotate.
Come on, get up.
Did it
Get
need
up,
right
dude.
Rudder?
Left on your
Did
bird.
it need right rudder on rotation?
Okay, there's.
Okay, positive
yeah,
gear.
we're going. 140.
Plus 10.
Flaps 10.
up.
Flaps up.
Get it into the flight director bars.
Denver Tower, wind 11012, railway
Why is
16
it
right, total
pitching
land.
you for the gear? Why is it?
Why is it yelling at me for landing gear?
On TBM 377 Alpha
Crap.
Mike, where we have information.
Okay, autopilot coming on.
The,
Okay, Roger Bob.
General aviation.
Yaw damper on.
Functional. Might need to push some more power here.
Citation 4 Lima Echo, contact departure.
Going to departure, citation 4 Lima Echo.
Might need to add
TBM
power.
377 Alpha Mike, San Jose ground, runway 30 left,
Power coming
taxi via Whiskey Bravo.
Whiskey Bravo to 30 left.
Jeez, that's an aggressive turn.
Yeah.
Okay, is it gonna do it or is it gonna kill us?
Alt's cap is armed. That's what the white Alts is. I'm not sure if it's going to catch it or not, but
It's She's trying to do it.
Oh, it's trying to intercept.
Yeah,
That's
she's trying really hard.
It's intercept.
There it goes. There it goes. NorCal approach, citation 204 Lima Echo, 3,000, climbing 5,000. On the loop 5.
Hey, bird.
204 Lima Echo, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
It's a 190 citation 4 Lima Echo.
Okay, so rolling the altitude.
Papa Charlie, thank you so much for the subscription. 6 months. Good evening. Happy Friday.
Roll that altitude up to 19.
19, getting up there. So I'd be a little bit faster.
Should be making a right turn. It is. Cool.
Oh, hey.
So yeah, you'd be at 200 knots right now. What the heck is it? Okay, so that's weird. And then hit vertical speed again. Yeah, cool. That
Okay.
works. And this should dump you off.
Capital ground,
on a
southwest
heading.
4939, requesting taxi to 17 right.
Yeah, okay. So it's going to dump you on a 180
Southwest
heading.
4939,
Go ahead and put heading mode to
capital
180.
ground,
and
runway
then just go to
17
heading
right,
mode.
taxi
It's pretty
via
awesome. You could sink it,
Bravo
just
1
punch
Alpha.
the middle of the bug.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then just roll it over to 180.
Bravo 1 Alpha, southwest 4939.
Go heading mode.
And then just hit heading.
Yep. It's just very confused is all.
Oh, look at that. That is so freaking pretty.
That's pretty neat. Okay, so now you can accelerate to 240 indicated.
We're there.
Perfect.
Capital
That's
ground,
totally
Delta
intentional.
420 is ready for taxi to the active.
And I would hit flight level change, FLC. So that'll be speed hold, 240 knots.
Yep.
And you can
So
push
the
power
120 capital
probably to
ground,
like 90.
runway 17 right,
I bet
taxi
you
Bravo
probably
1
like
Alpha,
95
follow
now.
the southwest
Okay.
plane 737 on Alpha.
Okay, 17 right via Bravo
One of
1
the things
Alpha. We'll
that's
follow
coming
the southwest
in one
for
of the next
390
updates here
for
is
dump
throttle
program.
detents, which will completely solve this problem.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I'm waiting for Vector, right?
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, you're on a 180 heading and standing
Yep.
by.
Thank you to Mr. Echo Romeo 737.
TBM 377 off mic.
Thank you so
301,
much for
right.
following. Welcome aboard.
Alpha Mike, San
this
Jose
is
Tower,
rad.
runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 30 left, 7 off mic.
Star 0, Customer 4, Lima Echo, turn right, direct boomerang.
Direct boomerang, citation 4 Lima Echo. Now I can do that in the legs page, right?
Yes, but get the
There you
heading
go.
going that way first.
Got it. Okay.
So roll the heading around to like, I don't know.
It's saying 340 is like from the VOR, so that it would at least get me close.
Southwest 49,
Yeah, just roll it that way so it
capital
gets in the
tower, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
and then cool,
Clear for takeoff,
close enough.
17 right,
Oh, be careful,
southwest
careful, careful.
49.
Careful, you don't want to go too far because then
420,
it'll want to
disregard the
left.
following traffic will be
So now on the
airborne.
FMS, gotta
Okay.
work fast. FMS, direct on the left side.
Direct.
Citation 4 Lima Echo,
Yep,
contact
direct
Oakland
to
Center,
boomerang.
128.7.
Execute.
28.7 citation 4 Lima Echo.
And nav on the autopilot.
Okay.
That was the clearance, right? Direct boomerang.
Yeah. Okay. And then we are in nav.
Navigate.
Oakland Center, citation 204 Lima Echo, 17,000, climbing flight level 190.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
Sir 204 Lima Echo, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
At the 230, citation 4 Lima Echo.
Why is it leveling off at 18?
Southwest 4939, verify your transponders on, contact departure.
23, flight level level 230. Yeah, why did it stop there?
Okay, that's fine. It's
We're
doing
we're
the thing.
blowing through our speed.
Yeah, so go vertical speed again and
Climbing through transition
override it,
altitude.
basically. You're going standard up to 23. Fine tune that altitude. And then I would probably push the nose down some. I don't know why it's
South of
wanting to climb that
4939,
much.
NorCal departure.
I'm guessing that's also a simism.
Yeah.
Old ice! Fantastic. Into a friggin' ice cube. That might be part of it. It
Yeah.
might just not know what to do with the ice.
Yeah, it's like weighting it down. That's hilarious looking. Where's the heats?
It's all right there, yeah. So you want everything. Windows. That's... Oh, cool, that doesn't work.
Keeping
Neither does
7
the
Alpha
windows.
Mike, contact departure.
The windows should be automatically heated. So, the
Before
fact that
Echo,
they're not-
contact Oakland Center 132.905.
32-905, Citation 4 Lima Echo. 32-905. Did I mention how badass this is?
Tuesday 377
Yes.
Alpha Mike,
Yes, you
NorCal
did.
departure, radar
Alright, cool.
contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Sorry,
How's my audio for you?
Oakland Center, Citation 204 Lima Echo, flight level 230.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, Oakland Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Up to 360, Citation 204 Lima Echo. And should I ask for higher?
Yeah, if you want.
Oakland Center 204 Lima Echo, I'd like to request flight level 400 if possible.
Go back into vertical speed, keep the climb going.
Your block 2 is requesting what?
That's Citation 204 Lima Echo. I would like to request flight level 400.
For 204 Lima Echo, you're requesting flight level 400?
Affirmative, Citation 4 Lima Echo.
4 Lima Echo, I'll take that as an affirmative. Amend your altitude, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Up to 400, Citation 204 Lima Echo.
Delta 420, Capital Tower, runway 17 right.
All right.
Clear for
Geneva's a
takeoff.
little busy.
Neat. Okay.
So at this time, any speed restrictions can be added to the FMS utilizing the VNAV.
Yeah, see, the thing about this FMS and with speeds and things like that is, like, I don't care about the speeds because the airplane doesn't have auto throttle anyway. So you're going to be doing the speeds manually no matter what.
Oh, that just gave me chills, dude.
That's really funny that there's still ice on the wings.
Oh my god, look at how good that looks. Get this ugly piece of crap out of there.
That's pretty sweet. So the funny thing is, you turned on the wing and engine anti-ice. The engines appear to have cleared. The wings are still hot for some reason. Go back into the cockpit. One of those switches was engines only. Turn those switches off. So those two bottom left, yeah. That one. Turn those off. Let's see if the wing clears.
Like it's actually simulating power draw from the engines.
No, I think it's simulating
39, contact Oakland Center
like the wing and engine
132.905.
override, but I don't think that's...
Yeah, the tail still got some ice on it, but the windows are
Yeah.
cleared up.
The tail's to be expected because you can't turn on the tail
420,
the ice
contact
for
Yeah.
departure.
reasons. So,
The nose, we got a little frosting on the nose too. Dude, that looks freaking legit too, though.
yeah. So Sean says no altitudes in the FMS, yeah.
Oakland Center.
Okay.
Enable clear direct red bluff, climb and maintain flight level 360.
God,
So
that
I
looks
think when
so
you turned
good.
on the wing and engine anti-ice, it also somehow turned on
23
the
Victor,
window
squawk
heat.
B5, contact Fox South Tower.
So the window heat in the CJ4 should be all automatic. It should just be on all the time.
Yeah.
But, lights on.
Delta 420.
It just it sounds and looks so legit.
Flight level 190.
Oh my god, dude. Like, just look at that.
It's pretty sweet.
That's so rad you get to do this in real life.
It's a lot of fun.
For 7023 Victor, Flagstaff Tower, good evening. Report midfield right, downwind,
I would
runway
very
21.
much like to be doing it in the CJ4.
Yeah. I know. Oh my god. Yeah, with everything that you've said about the planes that you fly that you don't like, it seems like a lot of it
Delta
is
420,
fixed
I
by
believe
this
the
plane.
departure heading you were assigned 010.
Yeah, I mean, most of the problems, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Cabin's bigger.
It's actually the same tube, believe it or not.
Well, isn't it the same cabin as the Sovereign?
No. No, this is the same tube as a 5.
Delta 420, showing you on a head.
Oh, the same panel. The same panel as the Sovereign.
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
So this is the same tube as a 5, but the cockpit has a whole bunch more legroom with the way the cabin is set up.
Yeah.
Cockpit's got a whole bunch more leg and elbow room. The air conditioning is phenomenal. You don't have the, I can see the sun out of all 4 windows problem.
Yeah, there's a lot less visible. I mean, there's a lot less window and.
Yeah. So you don't have that problem. It's stupid fast. It lands really short.
Trailing link.
The avionics are modern. So, like, the CJ4 solves most of my light jet complaints.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is the panel lighting in this son of a bitch?
Great question.
Probably over here somewhere.
Maybe.
Nope.
Those
Cabin
are,
fans.
No, those are co-pilot controls. We don't care about
La da
it.
da.
My guess is probably front left.
Transfer oxygen fan FADEC.
So there should be a day-night switch somewhere.
Delta 420, roger.
Maybe up.
Cabin pressure dump.
Perfect. Yes. Let's make it very golden.
127.45.
Let's see. There's your overrides. Those are dimmer switches there.
Yeah, I've let the lights off.
So those are dimmer switches.
Oakland Center TBM 377.
Panel, yeah, panel dimming here. Oh, there you go.
Cool. I love that. So it doesn't have a day-night switch. That's interesting.
Well, and it was up. It was in the normal position, or it was like in straight up and down, and it was off. Oh, it says day.
Oh, yeah. So all the way up would be day. Yeah.
Level 310.
That's how they did it. That's cool. Damn, these Cessna guys are smart.
Yeah.
Now I gotta. Oh, you know what? That's how it worked on the Sovereign too. Now that I think about it.
Oh, dude, look at how freaking.
Also,
they look so badass.
You're not to interrupt, but you're going way too slow.
I'm at 94. Should I just crank it?
No, just push the nose down.
Oh yeah. I'm in. We're in vertical speed.
You're at 36,000 feet.
Yeah, we're in vertical speed.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Can we just try it in flight change or flight level change?
Do as your heart desires.
Let's try. So if we put
Though
that
I'm
and then
not positive that it's going to level off.
yeah, if we increase the speed, it's obviously going to level off even more. But we want to speed it up. Like, what would be a good climb out speed?
Hold that thought.
Like 200, 215.
No, like 240.
That really that much higher than the 2?
Oh yeah, totally different.
420 is with you climbing for 190.
So what? 0.71, 0.734.
So usually it's like 240 to 0.64. Yeah, in the CJ4.
Ditzy Dragon, happy Friday. We're on PilotEdge, which is a limiting.
Delta 420.
Oh, look at that.
Maintain flight level 360.
Floodlight action. That is very pretty. Q would not appreciate that though. He likes that shit dark.
Yeah, well,
Seattle Center,
let's him sleep in
Caravan
peace.
58 Charlie Bravo, just checking to see if you want us to cross Jackson at 10,000 or repeat here at 12,000.
This is This is, I have,
For him, there's some needy dickhead sitting next to him who keeps telling him to do things, waking him up from his nap, you know.
oh god.
I enjoy telling him to do things.
Bravo Cross Jackson,
That's one of my favorite parts of the job.
3040.
Yeah, the next time I fly with him, you should give me some tips on what to boss him around with in the right seat.
I can give you a whole script.
That would be so funny to make him be SIC.
Every 5 minutes, ask him if he's called the FBO yet.
Okay.
Even if you're like 180 miles away. Hey, did you call the FBO yet?
Oh,
hey, did you get a hold of the FBO?
That's awesome, dude. Look at the look at the smudges on the window.
Yeah, see, he's definitely been fucking flying in that.
Yeah, he's getting his grubby little hands all over this plane.
Window liquor.
Does it have HF radios? Probably.
It's HF is an option for the CJ4.
Maverick, thank you for joining. Welcome aboard.
HF is important in Europe. You would never use HF in a CJ4 in the US.
Should be over here, right? HF.
Or HF would be oceanic too.
Yeah, it's going to be in opt here, but it has it on the panel. Are we not in nav mode?
What? You should be in nav.
It's
just it went into roll mode for some reason. Put it back into nav.
It's like off of
Yeah, put it back into nav. It just went into roll mode. There you go.
We must be fighting some winds here.
I think there was a slight course change too. It looks like you just passed Boomerang, so yeah, that's what happened. Oh, you know what? I read about that bug.
Did I ever get clearance to Red Bluff?
That it just like all of a sudden.
Just, every now and then, when you pass a waypoint, it'll kick out of nav mode.
Oh yeah, and look at it. That's exactly what it was. We were dead on it. Boomerang, and then it started to go off. Okay. Well, that's fun. At least we have to babysit that thing now.
I'll just keep an eye on it.
Cool. Good eye there, Maverick. You could be my wingman anytime. Yeah, this is freaking gorgeous. Oh my god.
My plan was to make dinner while you were in cruise, but I think I've lost the motivation to do that.
Just have some Skittles in the back.
I mean, I've had a fair number of charter dinners before, so...
Now where's it going?
Yes. It's probably just trying to catch the course, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like blew through it and then tried to... Yeah, that's exactly what it did. Yeah, it corrected and then it corrected itself.
It's doing a dumb jet thing. My jet does that.
Just like, duh. Just goes into spaghetti mode.
Sky 2350, taxi to back of the Alpha Monitor Ground. Have a great night.
Oh man. Holy crap, dude. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now?
It's pretty sweet.
But are you seeing that?
Oh, is that the... It is.
That is cool. The freaking Big Dipper, dude.
That's very cool. Right where I left it.
Right where I left. That is effing crazy, dude. Uchi's shot was amazing.
Yeah. Put ours to shame.
Does it have everything? Yeah, dude. Is that Orion?
Maybe.
Dude, don't tell me this thing has like the freaking constellations mapped out. That would be just too much.
Pretty sweet.
But the fact that you have freaking Big Dipper, yeah, dude, I think that's Orion right there.
Are you at your altitude yet?
Almost there.
Nearly.
After a direct call, we'll do that as well, Janigan says. Kick it off of...
Gotcha. Gotcha. Cool.
ForeFlight is through Air Server, so it's right here, but it's just mirroring it, which is a very cool little trick. God, this is so insane. Do we want nighttime? Like, do we want to keep this current time, or do we want to back it up a little bit so we have a sunset arriving? Because I don't know how interesting this is going to look at night. It might be super badass, but
That's all you, man.
yeah, I don't know what it's going to potentially look like. I mean, right now this looks insane. That looks totally outrageous. Yeah, we're apparently have some pretty strong crosswinds here. Is there a way to find out what our wind component is? Oh yeah, there is.
Yes, it's on the left side of the HSI.
91.
Is it leveling? Might actually be leveling here.
It's kind of...
Stewart HR Bravo,
It's
contact Seattle
outcapping 40, so
125.6.
in theory it's...
125.6, Charlie Bravo.
It's thinking about it.
Interesting. So, real Proline 21, it would go from flight level change to outs cap, and then to out once it captures it. It looks like it just skips the outs cap.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. So out. So it's doing it backwards.
25 Charlie Bravo, Seattle, approach, thanks for Victor. Altimeter 3040, safe approach request.
So we have a
So
90.
wanna-
We have a 90 knot direct headwind. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you'll want to cruise at 0.76 ish.
Okay.
It's mostly crosswind actually. Looks like. True airspeed's 446. Ground speed is what, 430 something. That's on the bottom of the MFD.
Oh, yeah. 450 and ground speed is 456 or
You
460.
actually have a tiny little bit of tailwind.
Yeah.
For 258 Charlie
Seems to be
Bravo,
upside.
after Woody, fly heading 260, vector I left, runway 16 left approach. After Woody, descend and maintain 6,000.
It's no
Okay.
longer upset.
Here we go.
Man, it's moody. What speed did it decide?
It was yelling at me at 7.8 something.
No, that'll do it. The MMO is 0.777, so. That will
Whatever.
do it. Yeah, it's fine. Push the power up. It'll get there.
320 Helena, altimeter
It's
3036.
fine.
Whatever. I can't get over that they have the freaking Big Dipper in there, dude. That's insane.
That's pretty sweet.
And now it's really getting sunsetty.
That's freaking amazing. Alright, I might need to buy this damn game.
This is totally bananas, dude. With the wing light on. Oh.
CGNWT, San Francisco clearance, good evening. Clear to
That's
Phoenix, Bell Harbor Airport, 6-4 departure, Natal.
Freaking constellations like that is insane. Look at that.
Expect level
That's
3110 minutes after departure.
And like the lens flares.
Level 320 unavailable for direction of flight. If you like higher, please advise. Departure frequency 135.1.
Okay, this is awesome.
7315.
This is freaking beautiful. And it's like this anywhere in the world. Like there's no
That's-
ortho downloads.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy to me.
Like you just fly wherever. Just like you want to go to Israel? Okay, cool. It looks exactly like this.
Confirm
That's
the
insane.
altitude
Like,
climb
the fact that I can just go
maintain
fly around all these
10,000
mountain
rest, is
airports
that
that I like
correct?
to go to.
Yeah. And don't have to worry about it. That's part of why I don't understand. I mean, I do understand it, but the people that get really frustrated at this because the Cub works fine, the 152 works fine, and you have the entire world at your disposal to play around.
Yeah.
Like,
no kidding, man.
like so what? The 787 doesn't work. Like, who cares? You know, you're gonna be en route on those flights anyway, and you know, like it just. Airports are kind of broken and jank looking. Just go off field and explore. I mean, it's literally explore the world.
Sure.
It's fly around, Google Earth, style, you know, in real time in an airplane.
Right. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Yeah. Well, and yeah, that's what I meant, Tyler, is that the airports are the worst part, is that who cares about the airport? That's like, the commercial flying is about the airports. You know, it's about flying into Berlin. It's about flying into Shanghai or whatever. But when you're in a little cub flying over, you know, Monument National Park or the Serengeti or the Makati or Patagonia, like, that is not about the airport. That's about the technology doing amazing things and looking like this. You know, we get to Boeing Field. Boeing Field's going to not look like Boeing Field. It's going to be in roughly the same spot that Boeing Field is. But we're not doing, I'm not getting satisfaction out of flying to Boeing Field. I am enjoying this. Watching the sunset over the, you know, Northern California coast with a, you know, cloud layer below. Looking at the Big Dipper exactly where it would be in real life. Like this, like that shot right there is what is cool. Because all you, like, when you start doing the airline stuff, it can get out of control cost-wise too. Because you have to get all of those airports. You got to get Charlotte, you got to get Atlanta, you got to get JFK, and you got to get, London City, and then you got to get Paris, and like you're like chasing all these airports for VATSIM FNOs or whatever, and it can get really, really expensive. Versus what I've really enjoyed about flying an X-plane on PilotEdge is I have a region dialed in with a handful of decent airports, both, you know, a combination of freeware and payware, and you just kind of frequent the same region. And maybe you go there from a different direction or different weather, but you're still enjoying the simulator, and maybe you're not doing the globe-trotting thing. When you're talking about longer jet flights where you're doing, like, you know, a flight like this. But if you go low and slow, you know, you find some tiny little uncontrolled airport that doesn't matter what it looks like, or take off from a dirt field or wherever, you can explore a lot more of the world, which utilizes more of the technology. Like flying up here, you're not really fully utilizing the technology if those buildings are not being, you know, geometrized, or however you want to say that.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, the photogeometry buildings are not happening right now, so you don't even get the full effect of the technology. It looks gorgeous up here, but you know, you're not getting the full effect unless you're down low, and I think that's the most fun, and it's the least buggy. You don't have to worry about the autopilot not working, or you know, the FMS doesn't have altitude, you know, input capabilities. Like, who cares? Just fly around the 152 and go, you know, wherever. Go to the Alamo. Go to the, you know, fly up and down the Mississippi at 1,500 feet. I don't know.
Lots of very cool things you could do.
Tons of cool stuff, man.
I almost like, man, how does the Bonanza fly? I know it had some issues.
Yeah, it flies okay. I mean, it's not a Bonanza. It doesn't fly like you want an A36 to fly or G36 to fly, but it's got, with that mod, it has enough of the speed and enough of the characteristics of a Bonanza in flight that makes it kind of a fun tool, like a fun and marginally familiar tool to enjoy the scenery. I haven't tried the turbo one too, and the turbo one might even be more beefy.
That might fix that problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the things that I have always been missing in Sims is being able to fly around in Illinois where I went to school.
Yeah.
And this would, solve that problem entirely.
Oh yeah, dude, you probably have the entire building. All your buildings would be probably 3D drawn.
Yeah. I saw some pictures from the alpha and beta of that area that I definitely was not supposed to have access to, but I definitely saw anyway. Anyway, so I saw those pictures and it looked like, I mean, you could map out your path on campus. It was so accurate.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's wild, man. There's sometimes, and part of it is the high expectations of it, where some parts look like just hair on the back of your neck standing up good. Then when you hit a spot that doesn't look as good, you're like, oh, what is this garbage? And that looks better than X-Plane.
Yeah,
but
it's still a marked improvement. But.
Yeah, but you're still kind of like, well, that looked freaking amazing, and then this looks like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Do we have? We may have some friends following us here. Who do we got? What do we have here? We have a 737-800 that is about to pass us. This could be really cool. CJ, thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we have a 737 4,000 feet below us about to pass us.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Where is he going? He is going to Portland.
Alpha Mike, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2. Have a great night.
It's actually easier to spot other traffic in this too versus X-Plane.
I'm sure at night as well. If the lights
yeah, we should be able to see some flashing lights, I would think. But I'm not seeing, or like nav lights usually.
Right.
Oh, dude, the other thing about this that is really freaking awesome is the multiplayer. Where it is like you've got the sounds, I mean it's so much better than X-Plane was in terms of stability and immersion as a multiplayer thing. So flying next to somebody, like you can hear their engine, you can see them, like the bit rate on the refresh rate is, I mean, it's just butter. It's crazy. So like bush flying together in this is just wild.
So I know of an Aermaki MB339 mod for this, and I've seen it. It looks pretty good. Do you know how the game handles third-party add-ons that the other party does not have? Like if I was flying the Aermaki and you're flying the CJ, do you know how it would display me?
No, because I don't think there has been an added plane like that. So I don't know. It defaults. It tries to get close to type, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't even know, like, if you were to download like the Carenado 182 or something. Like what that would look like to me if I need to purchase that, or if it's something where it's like a DLC that it lets you see it but you just can't use it.
Or I wonder if you...
3452 Echo.
So I wonder if I was flying the Aermaki and you had the Aermaki installed, if you would see the Aermaki.
Yeah.
On departure from runway heading radar vectors.
Yeah, that's what
that could be an interesting
maintain.
Yeah.
10,000. Correction, expect maintain 9,000.
It just looks, that sky looks freaking incredible.
And squawk 5635.
Those colors, too. Those colors are just insane, man.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh god. Did that guy pass us yet, or is he still? No, he's still behind us. What is he doing? He's doing 419. And I'm doing 437. Oh, that's why. We're going faster than he is.
52 Echo, read back correct.
How the heck are you outrunning a 7.3?
I don't know. Why is he going 419?
If he's doing like 0.75, which is, he's got to be slower than that. He's freaking edge of stall at that speed. That 7.3 wing sweep is aggressive, man.
he's...
25 Charlie Bravo, contact Seattle Tower.
I still don't see him. I mean, he's not that far away. He's like just on the other side of this valley.
320, radar services are terminated. Contact
And 4,000 feet below, so that's pretty... Dude, oh, look at that.
Oh, is that Klamath? Bedford, maybe? No, it's Klamath Falls.
That's Shasta.
Yeah, Klamath Falls.
Yeah, where's the mountain? There it is.
Nice.
24320 Helena approach altimeter.
So I wonder if can you turn the lights in the back off?
Oh, you know what? That's probably Reading below you, actually.
Yeah, it is.
If Shasta's ahead of you, yeah, it's Reading then.
So 24320.
So your cabin lights
Roger,
should be.
I'll need to
I
clear
thought I
you
saw
in
them on
an
the
inch
bottom of that
approach.
display panel.
Helena approach is
Or
not
not the
equipped
display
with
panel,
radar.
yeah.
So
The
you
brightness
would
panel.
have to
Oh, gotcha, those are just
need
signal lights,
to
yeah.
clear you for
So
an
you'd have to
approach,
turn
and
those
then
lights
if
in
you
the
get
cabin
this on
off on the
site,
control
then
panel.
I can clear you for the visual.
Looks kind of cool though. We're flying to Boeing Field, flying up to Seattle right now, and we're trying to find. Oh, is that our 7-3 friend?
For 24320 Roger, cross
I thought I
Helena
saw a little
at
flash, but maybe
10,000,
not.
cleared ILS Yankee,
There's
runway
gotta be a way
27
to-
approach, report
To
procedure
turn
turn
off
inbound.
the turbulence or what have you. Because you're just getting thrown around
Pull
in an
up.
unrealistic
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, Rapido. El Tosino Rapido.
Albuquerque Center, King Air 6818 Romeo, 15,500.
For 258 Charlie Bravo,
Yeah,
Seattle Tower, wind
there's
17011,
Shasta.
runway 16.
This looks pretty cool. I do want to, I think, dial back the sun just so we can get
6818 Romeo,
some light going into the
Albuquerque
Pacific
Center.
Northwest. I think that'll be
Thank
cool
you.
looking,
Prescott altimeter
but this
302.
looks freaking incredible.
Do you know what Tostino Rapido means?
Tocino, fast Tocino,
Fast baby.
135.15.
fast baby.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon. Fast bacon, nice.
204 Lima Echo, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
3515, citation 204 Lima Echo.
Delta 420, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
3515. Yeah, so that guy's getting the same.
For Delta 420. Have a good evening.
That's our Delta friend. Delta 420. Where the hell is he? Oh, you got it 3 days ago? Nice, man. Hopefully it's running well for you and you're enjoying it. Seattle Center, citation 204 Lima Echo, flight level 400.
Pull up.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, Seattle Center, thank you.
Captain Z, what is up, man? Welcome aboard. Thanks for following.
420 is with you, flight level 360.
We're gonna take.
Delta 420,
We're
Seattle
in
Center, thank
nice little cruise here. Thank you guys for joining tonight. If you are new to the channel and also to aviation or flight simulation, this is the Discord link, and it is a fantastic community. We've got probably at this point approaching 1,200 members. MJ Daiso, welcome aboard. I know we're at 1,100 not too long ago, but it's an unbelievable community, again, for both real-world aviation and flight simulation, and there are a lot of similarities. Like right now, the voice that we are getting rocked. The voice that you're hearing right now is actually a real-world Citation jet captain, charter pilot, and he's helping out on this flight. And you know, we've got multiple jet pilots, CFIs, double I's, MEIs, and people that are just really good with flight simulations as well. So if you are interested in this, which I hope that you are watching this right now and being interested, it would be really weird if you were not interested in aviation and watching this right now. That would just be weird. It's a great place to to hang out. So give it a shot and see what you think. Fast Bacon, thank you very much for joining the Discord.
You said you do have
And Shafi, thank you as well. Yeah. Welcome aboard.
24320, clear with
Hey, what are we at?
And
11:36.
contact tower
11:36.
time
Nice. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Shenanigan just watched for the trippy German music video.
Yeah, this is actually a Woody's fan channel.
Yeah, Captain Z. Yeah, I'm a private pilot out of Orange County in beautiful SoCal. Have we enjoyed enough quasi nighttime? Some civil twilight? I think so. Let's play God a little bit here. Oh, that's a little bit too much God.
And my my high school life in a nutshell.
Too much God.
Yeah, oh, that's a little too much God.
Too much God mode.
Yeah,
I am.
High school, so.
I am a real world pilot, and we had this conversation before we left San Jose, where we departed from. Is that even though, and this is kind of more towards those of you that are not pilots in the real world. Even though I am a real world private pilot, which even to me still sounds really badass to be able to say that, there is so much stuff that I am absolutely clueless on. And part of the process of becoming a pilot is learning what those things are. I should say not what those things are. It's learning that you don't know a lot. And Brad, who is on Discord with me here, has 2,000 hours, 8 type ratings, almost 40 types of general aviation, or 40 types in total that he's flown, ATP rated, absolute rock star, CFII, and he is like, I don't fly this plane. Like he flies something that's so close you wouldn't even be able to tell, but it's part of that process of learning to know how important the differences are and how much it does take to learn a specific type of aircraft.
Bravo.
So,
I don't
have
have
a wonderful evening.
types. I've only got 4, but it does cover most of the Citation family. So
okay, 4 type ratings that cover. I remember for some reason 8 stuck out.
yeah, I've got might be 8 types of Citation that I've flown. That might be.
That might be it. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have a little bit more.
24320, Helena Tower,
Yeah.
Roger.
Once you get to
in a right base, runway 27, clear to land.
And part of me saying that to people that are new to sim flying is that jumping around into different airplanes, which is one of the best parts about flight simulation, is that you can do that. But know that even for a professional pilot, there is a learning curve on planes that you fly in the real world. I mean, there's stuff that, we're like, hey, where's that button? We're like looking around for it. That phone is kind of funny.
Yeah, sat phone.
So there's a lot of stuff that can get overwhelming as you get started with this, and part of having a community like the Discord there, Discord link, is you get to ask those questions to a wide variety of different people that might have an answer for you. If it's not somebody that has the experience in that plane in the simulator, there might be somebody that has real world experience in a plane that's similar, that can help troubleshoot some stuff. So that's kind of one of my favorite things about using a community like my Discord for flight simulation, is that it's a little bit better, more thorough, more exciting way to figure out how to get something to work than looking it up on YouTube, which is an effective way to do it and is how most of us probably learned most of what we do know. But there's something about, hey, I can't figure this out. you know, what do you guys think to a group of people and actually having a, like, oh yeah, I have 600 hours in that real plane, you know, look for the button, it's on your left knee, and you know, you pull that 3 times or whatever. There's something really cool about making that connection between real world information and the sim, and that's actually what got me into this, was a situation just like that, where I had just bought X-Plane. I was on the ramp trying to get it started. I called my dad, who hasn't flown a 172 at the time, you know, like, I don't know, 40 years or something weird. And he kind of like fumbled through walking me through starting up this 172 in the simulator. And I was just like, dude, that's crazy. Like, you haven't flown this plane in 40 years. I just picked up the simulator and have no idea what I'm doing, and we got this plane to start. It's really cool. So don't get discouraged if something seems like it's overwhelming, because even the professionals jumping from plane to plane, you know, need to refer to different material. But yeah,
I'm just glad I'm still conversational in Collins Proline.
yeah.
Apparently, I've still got it. So
yeah, Single Coil says, I thought I knew a lot about aviation, a lot about flying, until I started instructing.
True that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so this timing might be a little bit early on the sun. We might have to dial that back a little bit. Yeah, that looks sunset-ish at touchdown. Yeah, well, Fast Bacon, thank you for watching. So I enjoy having any. Oh, dude, that even looks awesome with the atmosphere. God. I enjoy being in any way involved in, you know, bringing people together to help spread aviation in any way. So my pleasure. God, that looks just awesome. Like, X-Plane cannot do this. You can have the best.
You're not.
Yeah, you just have the best ortho ever, but it's not doing this atmospheric, you know, light occlusion dance that this thing is doing right now. Right. This is insane. All right, let's see if this 737, if this guy's gonna stall out yet. He's still at 420. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. He's like, I'm gonna be Delta 420 and cruise at 420 to Portland.
Onto the intersecting runway unless ATC assigns it or approves it.
That is weird. He's
always want to take a taxiway.
Kind of pulling,
monitor ground and have
making ground a little bit, which seems weird. Our speeds haven't changed unless mine's going down, and I haven't
Noticed, maybe.
I haven't noticed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're bleeding speed pretty good. What's your true airspeed at?
CDMWT contact departure.
390.
That's why. Yep.
What is your dream flight job? Flying in the sitting in the flight deck with Brad in whatever plane that happens to be in, is my honest answer. But beyond that,
ready for
beyond that, I would say, like,
if you're given a restriction, Columbia SID,
I don't know, like a King Air or a Pilatus would be a pretty fun kind of like part-time commercial gig. I think that could be pretty fun.
CGMWT, sorry, just canceled the expect 1910, so you're just climbing via SID.
You know, like, you're home at the end of the day, you're not going too far.
Thank you.
Some variety in airports and places you're going. I think that kind of flying would be pretty cool. for sure. Because at least as of right now, I'm not planning on doing it full time. We're like taking our sweet time going through the ratings. Like there's no take out a massive loan and let's fly 4 times a day and get these ratings hammered out. It's just like just enjoying being a part of aviation and getting there when I get there. And
there's certainly no rush now.
Yeah, there's definitely no rush now, and which is a good thing, I think, for my particular situation. And I'm happy that, for the most part, the friends that I have that are professional pilots are doing okay. Brad's staying busy, and
did I tell you what my? No, I didn't tell you that. I just updated my logbook, and I totaled out my flight time since I started my current job, which was December 27th of 2018, and I'm at 1,506 hours since then.
Since then?
Since December 27th of 2018, 1,506 hours.
Holy crap! So are you over? You're like pushing 3,000 then, right?
I am over 3,000.
You're over 3,000.
Yeah, I'm just a hair over 31 right now.
Jeez, that's awesome, dude. Congrats.
And thanks. Like I said, it doesn't matter after 2,500 or so. But,
yeah.
But yeah, so I'm a hair over 31, and then a hair over 1,000 turbine PIC, and I have 399 hours in the last 180 days.
That's awesome, dude.
Which is way too much flying. But
that's
way
awesome.
too much flying.
Oh my gosh.
But I think my work flying out of that 1,500 in the last, whatever, it's been almost 2 years. Out of that 1,500, I think it was 1,250 was work flying. So quite a bit of outside flying in there too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think I did, what, like 30 hours with you?
Dude, at least.
Yeah. I think I did like 30 with you. I've done 20 or 25 in the movie now.
Frequency 125.75. Squawk
50 or 100 or so in the Bonanza in that span. Plus, I think I've got like 20 hours of sovereign time in there, 20 hours of 501 time, a little bit of T6 time. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
I can't believe I'm wanting to add more types. Like, what am I thinking? Like, why am I adding more airplanes to this?
So I haven't talked to you about it yet. Was there actually any movement on a Falcon 50?
You saw it the first time that I saw it today.
Okay.
So
I kind of figured that may have been the case. So I had some suspicion, like, I don't think this was disclosed.
So I poked him about that. Actually, kind of in an unrelated way the other day. I poked him on a Falcon 20 because there's a thing that we're looking at doing that, without going into too much detail, would involve flying airplanes very fast, very low. And the requirements for that is we need at least 350 knots. So, in order to do that, we're looking at like Falcons, Lears, and a Gulfstream 3.
Yeah.
Originally, we were looking at a Citation, but there's no Citation that will do 350 knots at 1,000 feet. So,
well,
it just doesn't exist. The 10 can't do it.
There's one.
10 can't do it.
No, what?
No, because the 10 speed limit below 8,000 MSL is 260 knots. So
why?
The 10. So I've never gotten a good answer on that because all of the Citations are 260 knots below 8,000 MSL. I have no idea why.
Is that just like a demonstrated thing? Like they didn't do it, so they just can't. They have to put that limitation on it.
What I've been told is that it's actually a bird strike certification problem. in that they only tested a bird strike up to 260 knots. And then above 8,000 feet, I guess the FAA says that it's not that much of a risk, so you can certify up to the max speed or something. I don't know. That's the answer I've heard, but I'm not sure I buy that. But anyway, all the citations are 260 knots below 8,000 feet, so a 10 can't do it. 10's also a little bit more expensive than what we were looking at for this anyway.
It does also, I mean, hypothetical, so it doesn't really matter, but with that swept wing being, does that add any, like, controllability issue at lower altitudes?
Nah, it likes fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's not a problem. So anyway, we're looking at a citation, and we don't think the citation can do it. Well, we know the citation
that is
can
correct.
do it.
You're not flight.
So we
you're
were
not
looking
clear
at
to
things
fly
that were
level 3
faster.
window. However, you are
The
clear
only
to
things
the
that
top
fit the bill
altitude on the departure. So if you look at the departure,
the
I think
early
to the right,
Falcons,
top right-hand corner, it says top altitude fly level 190. So that's what you should be coming to.
The early Falcons, we were looking at a 20, and potentially a 10.
6818 Romeo,
But I
contact
think
Phoenix,
the
approach
20 is going to be the right answer.
19.2.
But the thing about the 20 is that a Falcon 20 and a Falcon 50 cost the exact same total. So, and you could buy a 50 for marginally more money than a 20. Your difference is going to be in cost of operation per hour, like your dynamic cost.
Yeah.
Your dynamic cost is more because you're feeding 3 engines instead of 2, but it's only like 20% more because the 3 engines are smaller than each of the 2 engines on the 20. So your variable dynamic cost is not that much higher.
Interesting. And is there a speed advantage with the 50 over the 20?
So interestingly, no. They do almost the same speeds.
Okay.
And the advantage that the 50 has for this particular application, the advantage that the 50 has is that it can fly a longer range to get to the location where we need to do this thing. So it's fewer stops in getting there, and the resale value will be higher, so it will be easier to get rid of if and when that time comes. Whereas a 20, it's going to be almost impossible to get rid of it. So my pitch to him was either get a 20 and keep it, or get a 50, plan on selling. But yeah. And I know I'm kind of dancing around the details.
No, yeah, I get it. I get
the
it.
nature of this opportunity, we'll say.
Yeah.
That I have to be relatively discreet.
Right.
About what I say.
I was gonna say. Oh, the 50 from today did look pretty nice, though.
I mean, all I saw was the paint on it, and it looked okay.
Yeah. And then let me rephrase that. Let me speak, Brad. The plane from today looks pretty badass.
Yes, I can get behind that.
Yeah. Looks cool.
As you know, the 50 is very high up on my bucket list.
Yeah.
So, and he knows that too. So.
Yeah, that would be a fun one, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find the one he was looking at.
In Florida, right?
Yeah, Center Delta 420. I got a request for information.
Delta 420, go ahead.
I got a NOTAM here on 4-flight that states runway 10 right and left at Portland is closed. Can I expect that on here as well?
Delta 420, as far as I understand, both those runways have, that runway has been opened for the last month or so. I'm not aware of any closures at this time.
All right, excellent. I just wanted to double check. Thank you.
I know runway 21 has been closed pretty much all year, as far as I know.
Yeah, I called on one of these 50s almost a year ago. It's still for sale.
Yikes.
I told the seller because I don't know the seller, but
Center 127.45
about it because he knew that I didn't have one lined up immediately for it. I told the seller, I'm like, yeah, you know, I think that's priced a little bit too high. I think it's going to be difficult to sell it. And the seller told me to. He was like, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's priced very optimistically. And that seems to have been the case.
Oakland Center, Citation, Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango is through flight level 160, through 16,000 for flight level 190.
This one?
CGMWT, Oakland Center,
I'm gonna redo this screen share thing.
I maintain flight level 310, Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango.
Delta 420 radar contact lost.
That was for Delta 420.
We are going from San Jose to Boeing Field.
If you could just reconnect, reconnect, and restart your transponder, should be able to pick you up again.
420 just dropped out.
Alright, I'll give that a shot real quick.
Yeah, we are headed to Boeing Field. We're gonna try to time this to have a beautiful sunset in Seattle on our lovely Olympia 2 arrival.
Delta 420, Seattle 20, you are radar contact, thank you. And if you didn't copy, one closure I am aware of at Portland's runway 21's been closed for pretty much all year. But that's the only closure I know of.
Yeah, I did copy that, thank you.
Okay. Those are speeds. Okay, fuel.
I found this 50. Wow, this thing's way overpriced. Oh, I see why it's so expensive. Okay. Alright, I get it now. It's the 2C. 2C, this thing's still overpriced.
Is it like recent paint job or something?
So it's got almost brand new engines on it.
Got it.
So that's why it's so expensive. I'd say this airplane is probably $400,000 overpriced. But man, it's a nice airplane.
It's pretty rad.
This one's a winner. I should text them tomorrow and be like, something you want to tell me?
I found it.
Yep. Actually, I should just text them tomorrow and just be like, it's overpriced and I'll buy it.
Yeah. New engines are nice, but that's 400,000. Yeah. Offer them this. Yeah, no orthos were downloaded. This is just flying there. It's loading all this in. That is too cool.
So anyway, yeah, I'll find out what's up with that, because I can fly at 50.
Yeah.
I can be convinced.
Yes, you could.
I can be convinced.
Yes, you could.
Oh, you know what? He might be looking at this in lieu of the Gulfstream.
So somebody else is going to have to stop his school?
No. That's unrelated.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's completely unrelated.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well, I am like very pleasantly surprised at how this has been going. You know, obviously having you set this thing up before we left makes a huge difference, but
stop it.
Cruising along here, like we haven't really missed miss too many beats. You know, there's a little babysitting of the throttles and making sure the VNAV stays on, or LNAV stays on. But overall, this is pretty good.
Not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
I think both of those behaviors are probably going to get changed over time too. One of the things that I can see on the Discord here that they're working on is actual throttle detents, which would be phenomenal.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It's supposed to work. So.
Yeah, they must have them on here.
Yeah, they're painted on, but it looks like they're actually working on coding that functionality.
Yeah, their takeoff, climb, cruise. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that might be something that they have like a hot button for, or just mapped, right? Like they just.
No, I mean you push the throttle up, and if you get to maybe 90 to, or maybe like 85 to 90% of throttle range is cruise, and then 90 to 95 is climb, 95 to 100 is takeoff, or something like that. Like that's probably how it'll work with your throttle.
Hmm. Look at all the little volcanoes all the way up here. It's so freaking cool.
So the 420 contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Yeah, I'm excited for this arrival. This is gonna look cool. We should be pretty close to instructions to head down.
Probably about over Battleground, I would imagine.
Seattle Center, Delta 420 is with you, descending via the Peppers 2 arrival.
Love it.
Delta 420, Seattle Center, Portland altimeter 3047, descend via Timbers, true arrival.
Oh man, this is so great. Good old with you. And also with you. No word from the Comanche lady.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe she'll call you tomorrow or something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not really worried too much about it.
Yeah.
It's fine. But you know what? I've obviously been thinking about it. Like, I just haven't, just imagining that plane.
Just letting your mind run.
Yeah. And just, like...
Hey, look at all the cool things we could do.
Yeah. Well, it just seems like that level of plane, given the costs, really might be a nice... Whether it's like a plane that at some point I can actually afford, whether it's a partnership with buying into a partnership, or whether it's looking for a plane with a group already. It's that like 150 knot, 1200 useful load.
A whole bunch you can do there.
Yeah, like that. That is, it's not an A36. It's not a Cirrus. It's not a, what would even be in that same, I don't even know what, like a RV10.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at baby Bonanzas in that range.
Yeah, it's like a Debonair, an F-33.
Yeah.
Something with, like, something retract or super, I mean, like, maybe like an RV10 is... Those, they want a lot for those, and they're really rare.
Yeah.
Piper 235 is great, but they're much slower, and they're more on the useful load side of the equation, which isn't necessarily the... I mean, if that's what you need, then sweet, but it's really that 150 knot cruise that is nice. Like having range and that cruise capability.
Yeah, 150 is a sweet number, man.
Yeah, because anything more than that, like it's a lot more expensive to go 176.
Right.
And it's not that much cheaper to go 120.
Speed is exponential in cost. You know, like you have to triple it to get to 176.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's the same with cars too. Yeah, it's the same with cars, man. It's no different there.
Well, I mean, you gotta like if you're doing a 170 in a Bonanza, you gotta double it to get to 180, and then you gotta add another 50% to get to 200.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, the 235 is actually a really good. I mean, I think those planes are sweet. Cherokee 235 is pretty. I mean, what is that useful load, like 1,400 pounds or something?
Yeah, between 12 and 14, depending upon the year.
Yeah, it's freaking bonkers. I have like a framed drawing thing of that plane. They're super cool, but it's a lot slower. And the 210, I have not flown a 210 yet. They're really cool, but I prefer low wing. I have a bias towards low wings.
210s are awesome if you need to move the entire family across the country at, you know, a reasonable comfort and speed.
Yeah.
But they're not the fastest thing in the world. They're definitely not the cheapest thing in the world. They have other considerations. They're very AD sensitive, but they're great airplanes, and they're phenomenal short field or unimproved airplanes too.
And the turbo one is a beast.
Yeah, the turbo 210. If you're gonna spend the money on a 210, you might as well buy a turbo 210. Like you're shorting yourself at that point.
Yeah, and that thing is a monster up high.
Yeah, I mean you'll get 200 out of a turbo 210, but you got to go to the flight levels to do it. And nobody wants to suck oxygen for 4 hours, you know.
Yeah.
So it's doable to get 200 plus out of it, but it's not practical most of the time. But what the turbo 210 does give you is a ridiculous useful load, like 1,600 pounds. You know, like that is stupid in a single.
Yeah.
I've flown twins that don't have that much useful load.
Yeah, that you never have to do a weight and balance with that.
Yeah, like it's just.
It doesn't even. Don't even tell me how much you weigh. I don't care. I don't care how many. Whatever.
It's like you don't ask.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't bother asking.
Hop in.
Because it's like you can take full tanks and still have like 1,100 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
And you're never gonna. The wing is so wide that you're never gonna have to worry about CG either.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the envelope is enormous.
Yeah.
So, and it's a turbo, so it doesn't care about short field length or how high and heavy. It just doesn't care. You just push the power up and it gives you 35 inches, and off the ground you go.
Charlie Golf Mike
in like 1,500 feet.
Shortcut.
Yeah, I mean a twin cultivator like a Baron, it's just so expensive, man.
Yeah,
what's up,
so
Chris?
If you have two engines, you're paying triple the price for operation. The fixed costs don't scale that much, but the operational dynamic cost is
Lima, India, Delta Alpha Tango.
But it's all what you're looking to do. If you are flying out to the Bahamas over water, sweet.
Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango after Intel direct.
Yeah,
to
I mean if you're doing mountains, if you're doing water,
and then as
if you need anti-ice capability.
Yeah, if you live in Seattle, if you're going Seattle, Denver all the time, and you want to go yourself,
thank you, Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey. I'll take the shortcut.
maybe. Like Baron 58 has Fiki, right? They
Delta 420 contact
can.
Portland approach 118.42.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, not as like not standard, but they do have it.
118.
Yes, there are no ice equipped Baron 58s. They're okay. They're boot airplanes, which have their limitations.
Yeah.
But for what it costs you to get into a 58
Delta
Baron,
420 Portland approach
it's
Alpha
tough to beat if you
3047.
don't
Jeff
do
Oscar,
cabin
say
class
pressure
or
request.
pressurization.
Right.
But remember, again, with the Baron 58, it's not pressurized and it's not turbocharged.
Yeah, get information
So, although both of those options do exist,
Yeah.
most of them are not pressurized and not turbo. So,
Delta 420, expect ILS runway
Limited.
10 right approach.
yeah, I mean, like,
and
you
after
have a known ice
cruise,
airplane, but you're only going to be cruising at 12,000.
Yeah.
And your back cabin is fairly cramped if you've got more than 2 people back there. Your baggage space is better than a Bonanza because you can put stuff in the nose, but it's still fairly limited.
Citation,
and your
after
feet
battleground,
hang on.
destination level 240.
Down to 240 after battleground, citation 204 Lima Echo. Mustafa, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Mustafa's stream. Welcome. Fly 787 and Nick Moose, dude, thanks so much for the gifted subs to 787 and Nick. Happy Friday, guys, and welcome. So we have my instructor.
This is 127.75.
Max.
My instructor and good friend Brad, who is a type rated in 4 different class of citation.
Including this one, but I'm not current this one.
Including this one, but he's not current, and we're having a blast checking out this. What is this thing called?
CJ4?
The mod.
Oh, the working title.
Working title CJ4 mod. And so far it's going okay. Max, happy Friday, dude.
Expect flight level 2801 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 121.3, squawk 5303.
I concur with that assessment.
With what? Oh, what the F, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do vertical speed instead of.
Yeah, so vertical speed is probably about 2,000 down or so.
Yeah. Okay. So right now we're over Portland, and we are on our way to Boeing Field, one of the coolest approaches. Well, I guess on the West Coast. I would say it's probably one of the coolest approaches on the West Coast. We took off from San Jose, so we've got a nice little typical light to mid charter jet trip. And looks like we're heading into typical Seattle weather, so that will... Perfect.
306.
Max, you got me addicted to this vitamin water, man.
Volga 306.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Amend your departure. It's only good for, only available for class aircraft only.
All right, we are 8.5 away from Battleground. We had to go around and do the FOD on the runway. That's hilarious.
Been there.
That is a copy the risk moment on VATSIM right there, when somebody just full on lawn darts it in front of you. Just son of a bitch. Oh yeah, so we have, that should be St. Helens, possibly. Doesn't look too top blown offy though, and that looks like some Rainier action. No, there's, yeah, no, that might, what is that, Adams or something? There's
Like
St. Helens.
Helens. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I think
St.
Adams. Is Adams beyond that, or is that Rainier?
Yeah, I think that's Adams or Hood. I don't know. The Oregon ones I don't really remember. I mean,
yeah, so that's Hood there to the right, Adams in front, and then Rainier, obviously, further north.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up staring at Rainier every single day. That is a cool, weird, like looking back on it, it's a really unique thing to live with just that gigantic mountain there all the time. It's really pretty cool.
That's how I feel growing up in the shadow of Saddleback too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool waking up and be like, oh, can you see the mountain today? Oh, yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, when we took off, I checked the weather, and this is obviously like assuming the simulator picks up on what the real weather is, but it's reporting skies clear now. And it was reporting like a broken layer at 4,000-ish. So if this is like delayed, we still should be able to get the city, the skyline on the way in. So that'll be cool.
It's broken 4,000 right now?
It was earlier. No, it's reporting clear now. But when we took off, it was like broken at 4 something.
Gotcha.
Tacoma's showing broken at 5,500. So yeah, this could be what we're seeing now. Could be like live, because it does look like there is weather around Seattle, but actually downtown is showing clear. And that is, let's see what SeaTac is showing. SeaTac showing scattered 45, and Boeing Field, which is like 100 yards away, is showing clear. Great. Renton is broken 5,000. Yeah, so that might be just like a funky METAR they got there. Oh, and I should have been paying attention to this. We're gonna have to chop it and drop it here. So this takes us over. Okay. This arrival. So this arrival is basically we get to Fort and then we're vectored for the ILS.
Yeah, exactly.
Like. Okay.
I'm eating dinner, so if you need something, let me know. But
Got
I'll be on mute for a while.
Roger that. Roger that. And look, the visual might not be a bad option either. We don't have to take the ILS.
There is a charted visual for the 1.4s, which you may want to take a look at.
Interesting. Procedures. Approaches. Harbor visual 1.4. Elliott Bay at or below 3,000, at or below 2,000. So they still want you on the localizer. Or at least be aware of what it is. 10.9. Sweet. Space Needle bank building. Nice. That's cool. Restoration point. And this is where I grew up. Okay.
Albuquerque Center, King Air 6818 Romeo, have Tucson.
Okay.
International in sight, request frequency change.
All right. I think can we do a little bit
Romeo, contact Tucson Tower.
better than 2,000 feet per minute down?
Contacting Tower 18 Romeo.
Maybe a little tiny bit. Okay. So fly it to the touchdown point. Don't be cutesy trying to hold it off and butter it in. Trailing link landing gear, let it come down.
Tucson Tower, King Air 6818 Romeo, 15 miles northwest with Bravo.
And that's where there's a huge difference from the type of landing that I'm used to doing versus landing in a jet, right? Like, you don't want to bring it down like that. You want to hold it off in a, you know, in a single engine piston.
Runway 11 left.
This, you actually kind of have to fly it down a little bit more.
I'll be honest, I land the Bonanza much the same way I land the jets.
Trim it out, hold it back, and pull the power slowly.
No, like the actual motions of it are the same, but I still fly a 3-degree glide path to the touchdown zone and put it in the touchdown zone, right? Because that's known performance. If you do that, you know how much runway you're going to use. You know you have X safety margin, what have you, in the event you have a brake failure or something like that. So I will still, on occasion, I do this in the jets too, where I'll aim. So the touchdown zone is big, right? It's 500 feet before the marker, 750 feet beyond it. So I will frequently aim for the beginning of the touchdown zone, that 500 foot before point.
Yeah.
And then, you know, flare it off into the markers, essentially. So that way I'm still touching down at the markers, but I'm able to arrest that descent a little bit, kind of slow it down, you know.
Okay. So I'm gonna have an aiming point that's a little bit before a touchdown zone though. I'll aim for that 500 foot, and then by the time I'm kind of in that where it was before floating a little bit, I should be able to just kind of ease the back pressure a little bit and just let it come down.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, you can aim for the 500 foot point and then kind of just flare it off. So that you're touching down at or beyond the markers, essentially.
Yeah, okay. Olympia 2, do I need to know anything about you? Probably not too much. Battleground, Olympia. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I guess RVAD, we gotta be at 13,250, but
100 for 420 Delta 4 point.
triple prop.
Okay, 306 San Jose ground, runway 30 left, taxi is Victor.
No problem.
Whiskey Bravo.
All right. Foreign object debris is FOD.
Tucson Tower, King Air 6818 Romeo. 3 mile final, runway 11 left.
218 Romeo, runway.
So there's, on VATSIM, there is often winged FOD. That looks really cool, those clouds.
Delta 420, you are 2.5 miles, correction, you are 7.5 miles from Powell's. Maintain 3,500 till establish localized cleared eye left, runway 10
So good looking. Just like volumetric clouds. You can't do that in X-Plane either.
Lima Echo, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
26.6 for Lima Echo, so yeah.
Oakland Center, Walker 325 heavy.
Cultivator. Not really. I don't think so.
Okay, 380.
Yeah, I think all airplane.
Oakland Center, good evening.
Alright. Seattle Center, Citation 204, Lima Echo. Flight level 250, descending flight level 240.
204 Lima Echo, Seattle Center, Seattle altimeter 3042 to 13,000.
Down to 13,000, Citation 204 Lima Echo. 13,000. So this altitude knob actually had, like, the faster you spin it, it goes up in thousands, and the slower it does it by hundreds.
Nice. That's handy. Now
Yeah,
keep an eye on your flight director. It's leveled off at 24 and it's telling you that. So you need to hit vertical speed and start it down again.
Yeah. Whoa, hey, there you go, buddy. The bottom dropped out. Can you hit that before you change the altitude?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can, okay. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done, so it starts coming down.
So, real airplane logic, the Proline 21 takes about 3 seconds to initialize the capture process. So if you're capturing the altitude and hit vertical speed, it will pause the capture process for about 3 seconds so you can roll the altitude select down.
Okay. And all of that stuff, that's the stuff that goes so much quicker in the real plane when you actually have a button you can reach out and press versus...
Yeah, so like when she was saying, you know, descend and maintain, my finger would have already been reaching for the vertical speed button.
Right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because it had already leveled off.
Yeah, because you want to prevent the level off.
Right.
Know, you want to just keep it coming down at the same rate.
Yeah. Coming up to Olympia. We're going to make a hard right here. Let's do a little... I only have one NAVCOM, so let's do...
CGNWT contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
We have
33.2
Delta.
Charlie Golf, Mike Whiskey Tango, thank you. Good day.
There's 615 Lima Golf, Oakland Center.
There it is. 170 at 7:10 clear.
There's 651
Cold.
You're not with Oakland
Probably
Center.
going to be rainy soon.
A different frequency. You're coming in with a lot of static. Hard to understand you.
Oh, dude, look at those clouds, man.
Try to verify
And that's not even like on high settings either. There's a little bit of pixelation, but dynamic shadows on the clouds. That's freaking awesome. What's our 4 o'clock? Oh yeah, we need a little bit. It needs to be later.
Delta 420, contact tower.
It's really good right there. I think it gets dark at like 4:40, 4:30.
That sounds about right now.
Yeah. Is that a drone or is that somebody? This is a thick-ass cloud layer, good lord.
Alpha, Delta if you need it, and have a great night.
Oh god, that looks so friggin'
Transition altitude, near altimeter, 3044.
Walker 306, San Jose Tower, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
3044.
Delta 420,
Yikes.
land tower, wind 2104, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Alright. Okay, and we're going down to 13. Oh God.
The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelt and shoulder harness at this time. Thank you.
It actually gives a freaking has a message, a seatbelt message. That is hilarious.
That's pretty special.
Attention, your captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. At this time, please put on your shoulder harness. Is that a fact? Let's... I mean, we'll see what we have here. What would you say as you were coming down here where it's reporting clear, would you just plan on the ILS and just do the ILS regardless?
Always
Yeah.
plan on the ILS and be pleasantly surprised for the visual.
Okay.
Okay, 306, contact departure.
10.9's in there, right. Did we put that in? I thought we did. We had the ILS in here.
Yep.
Okay, 306, NorCal departure, radar contact, common maintain flight level 190. Delta 420, join, so we can continue on, Echo, ready your choice to join Tango to the gate, monitor ground, have a great night.
These shots look so good.
204 Lima Echo.
I'm away from the computer right now, but you need to initialize your landing numbers in the performance page of the FMS.
Okay.
Citation 4 Lima Echo, after Fort, descend maintain 7,000, safe approach request, I advise you have Delta.
We have Delta after Fort, descend, maintain 7,000. We'd like to request the ILS 14 right approach, citation 204 Lima Echo.
204 Lima Echo, expect that, and leaving 10,000, release to the 210 or less.
Alright, 210 or less, below 14,000, citation 4 Lima Echo. I think that's what you said. 7,000, and where is Fort? Oh, okay, we're already there. Okay, so we initialize our performance data on the landing page.
Yeah, so performance and then landing, and you'll be able to put in all the weather and shit like that.
I see approach. There's not. I don't see landing.
That should be approach performance or approach. So start there, I guess.
Okay, wind. Yep, 170/07. That's in there. Runway slope. Yep, good. 9,000 feet, or just under 10,000 feet. Okay, so that's in there, and we go to next.
Yeah, so next, and you should be able to fine-tune the data or send it to the PFD.
What's A/I?
Coming in with a lot of static.
Anti-ice? Anti-ice will be off.
Oh, okay. Performance 12,000. I mean, I think we're good.
615
So we send that?
Yeah, I can't take a look at it right now.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's not really.
If you got it, then send it.
It's not giving me VREF. It didn't calculate that.
It didn't? It should have. Did you put in a temperature and winds?
I put in the. Oh no, I did not put in a temperature.
Welcome Center, Baron 615 Lima Golf. How are you reading?
I mean, it's saying that it's
615 Lima Golf, Oakland Center.
0, so it did have something in there. Yeah, there we go. There's VREF.
Oakland Center 5 Lima Golf.
And so now I send that, right?
Yeah, just send
615 Lima
it.
Golf. Roger, go ahead.
Okay, VREF is 100. Approach is 106.
To Yosemite.
Radar 615 Lima Golf. I'm not sure where you're located or where you're coming from. Could you give me a position?
All right, now
like a nearest navigator airport.
Now we got to get this thing captured on the approach, which is always seems to be an adventure in a sim.
I have a flight plan filed, so and a squad code, so I'm surprised you don't know where I am.
651 Lima Golf. It's the first time I'm hearing from you, so if you could just tell me where you're located, maybe I can pick you up.
We're looking good. Oh, we're looking good. Yeah, oh dude, these clouds, this is so much better to fly.
Lima Echo, fly heading 345, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, heading 345, citation 204 Lima Echo. Heading 345.
And Center, we're approximately 100 miles north of the Fox Romeo Alpha VOR, 16 out.
Did you say 10 miles or 100 miles?
Oh, from I was like seaplane. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's a huge difference to actually fly through a cloud that you can see and have it be a cloud.
615 Lima Golf, Roger. I do see a target just northeast there at Friant.
The freaking strobes off the clouds. That's so cool.
My sector here, but go ahead and ident for me. Let me radar contact you.
Ident, 5 Lima Golf.
605 Lima Golf, thank you. Your radar contact 8.5 miles northeast of Friant VOR. Contact Oakland Center, actually being that close. Contact Fresno approach, 119.6.
119.6, 5 Lima Golf.
We look pretty good here. Oops. Here's a little peek at what's happening.
306, contact Oakland Center, 132.905.
So we're essentially on a downwind.
Lima Golf, Fresno approach, altimeter
Speed is looking
3022.
okay. We're a little bit fast.
Descend past discretion, maintain 10,000.
You're still falling out of the sky at 2,000 feet a minute, too.
Did you have a bridge request?
Yep, so I will keep... I can kind of round that out. We don't need to be going down that fast.
I'd be doing like 1,000 feet a minute right now.
Yeah.
5 Lima Golf, we are currently landing west, so 29 left, 29 right are in use. Is that a special request?
We're going to pop out under these clouds at 4,500 feet. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you've got ground contact. You might want to up the brightness just a touch, but...
5 Lima Golf, Roger. I don't have
like
any
with
traffic
sun, you mean?
at the moment, so you shouldn't be a problem. If tower needs you, they can have you circle. But at IC, cleared RNAV, runway 11 right approach.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, Bainbridge Island, is that what that is? Keyport, yeah, this is where my my grandma worked, right at that sub base right there. Right there. That's hilarious. And then this is my
what's the amazing radio thing?
Oh.
I'm trying to find it.
Exclamation point. I think it's exclamation point amazing. Yeah, this is my mom's hometown right here.
Oakland Center, Walker 306, flight level 1.
Amazing looking.
Walker 306, Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
I'll maintain flight level 280, Walker 306.
So 4 Lima Echo, turn right, heading 110, join the localizer.
Right, 110 for the localizer, citation 4 Lima Echo. Whoa. Keep on coming right there. There we go. Nope, that's... Alright, so now we're going to join the localizer. So as soon as that starts to come in, then I'll hit approach mode.
Echo, you are 10 miles from my foggy, maintain 3000 till south.
As soon as you're cleared for the approach, you should hit approach mode.
Okay, so alright, so we'll heading bug onto the localizer once we're there, and then when we're clear
Also, hang on, you need to be in a different nav source. Hit the nav button above the PFD.
Okay.
Nope, not that one. Heading mode. Above the PFD, hit nav. There you go. That's ILS-1. Make sure your course is correct, which it does not appear to be. I think it's
9 miles from my foggy, maintain 3000 till establish localizer, cleared ILS, runway 14 red approach, continue the right turn heading 114 to join.
135.
Cleared,
Right.
cleared ILS 14 right approach, citation 204 Lima Echo.
Okay, so you need to turn back to the right and join localizer.
Heading 150 to join.
150 to join, citation 4 Lima Echo.
Perfect.
Citation 4 Lima Echo at Soggy, contact tower.
Contacting tower at Soggy, citation 4 Lima Echo.
So hit approach mode.
Approach mode. Okay.
Cool. So now it's going to capture the localizer.
5 Lima Golf Cross.
That is the second or third time that that's happened.
What? That you just flown through it?
Yeah.
I think you were cleared for the approach and you just didn't hear it.
Maybe. She said for the localizer.
Either way, doesn't matter. So you should be flaps 15 now at this point.
Okay. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, flaps 15 about 160 is where I'd aim to be.
Okay. So we're pretty fast.
Yeah, you're all right. I would just be trending in that direction, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this looks so good. Kind of want to make it a little bit lighter out though. She said Toggy. Yeah, 2 miles out. Holy crap, that looks awesome.
Glide slope's alive. So about a half dot. So you see the glide slope moving there?
Yeah.
So when it's about a half dot above the center point, you go gear down.
Half dot above the center point, you go gear down.
Yeah,
okay.
so you've got right about there, go gear down. Meals on wheels in progress. That looks down and locked.
Yeah, it does.
Sure.
God, I love the angle of attack on this. It's so cool.
So then it should capture the glide. It's almost there. Glide.
Whoa, there it goes.
Capture. Wow, how smooth. So now that it's captured glide, you would go flaps land.
Okay.
And then you want to be, I would say no slower than 130 out this far.
11 to 1130, 2.5 miles westbound, altitude indicates 2,600, type unknown. He says about to pass through 12 o'clock left to right.
We'll be looking out for that traffic, citation 204 Lima Echo.
Helicopter or something off the left?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, well, there's downtown.
Walker 325, contact Oakland Center 132.905.
So your speed is bleeding. You're okay where you're at, but just as a heads
I'll
up.
keep an eye on it, yeah.
Yep. So no slower, definitely no slower than ref plus 10.
Okay.
And I would be like 130.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that deck angle.
Yep, that looks about right.
Oakland Center was at Fort Walker 325 heavy.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh my
How's
God,
the actual frame rate performance? Is it pretty good?
Yeah, to my eye it is, and I'm not a frame rate snob on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's totally fine.
Roger, I'll let the tower know.
Okay, we are off to tower.
Yeah, just watch the glide. It looks like it's trending a little low, so make sure the sim doesn't run you into the ocean.
Boeing Tower, citation 204 Lima Echo, ILS 14 right, approach.
Number 204 Lima Echo, Boeing Tower, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 14 right, citation 204 Lima Echo. Oh my God, that looks so good, dude.
Clear to land, landing lights on.
Yeah, lights are on. That just looks outrageous, man.
That's pretty amazing. I might be sold on this, even before I get to 3080. That's unbelievable. So how do I get this game? And how much hard drive space do I need?
Oh my god, dude, look at that.
It's amazing. How much hard drive space do I need for this?
Alright, now we have to actually land this effing thing. There's Julia's old offices.
Oh, that's freaking cool. So do I need like games for Windows or something for this?
No, you have Steam.
Oh, it's available on Steam?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How about that? Okay. Premium Deluxe is $120. Sure.
Okay.
2 mile final runway 14 right.
Alright, so now slow to ref and 10.
Okay.
Pull up. Pull up.
Hey. Gamer versus gamer, what's happening?
Oh.
Alright, there's 10. I can just click the autopilot off now, huh?
You sure can.
Let's do
The
that.
glide is trending low anyway, so.
500.
Yeah, so autopilot off.
Now I'm gonna leave.
500.
Gonna need the yaw damper on, but I'm gonna turn that off just because I'm gonna forget. I don't have the dexterity that I would to
Okay, yeah, just kill everything and
click that.
So
There's-
no slower than ref until
Yep.
you're over the runway.
Yep, there's 105, which is approach speed, so that's fine.
Okay, you see the green donut on the AOA indexer? That
Yeah.
means you're at ref.
Okay, cool.
So green donut's what you want. And just drive it to the touchdown zone.
All right, I'm aiming 500 feet before the touchdown zone.
That happens really, really fast.
So good.
It's okay, the center line's for professionals, don't worry
Yep.
about it.
No, I'm not.
So just drive it to the blocks. Don't flare it, don't flare it, don't flare it, just drive it to the blocks. Just drive it to the blocks. Just drive it, just drive it. Just drive it, don't flare.
It's
Don't flare.
There we go. Okay.
See? So now speed brakes would come out, you'd let the nose down and get down on the brakes. See?
So much better. Wow. Okay. That is so badass, dude.
Alright, so this thing downloaded and it only downloaded 500 megabytes, so I'm guessing something is weird about it.
Thank you, Dave. That was freaking baller.
Nice work, senor.
Boeing Tower Citation 204 Lima Echo. We are off at Alpha 9. We are going to Signature.
Number 204 Lima Echo, taxi to Signature via Alpha Monitor Ground. Have a great night.
Signature via Alpha, Monitor Ground, Citation 204 Lima Echo. Have a great night. Thanks.
Verify Lima Golf, contact Fresno Tower.
Over Tower, 5 Lima Golf.
Wow, dude, that approach at that time looked absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Fresno Tower, 615 Lima Golf, established on the RNAV 11 right.
God, that was so rad.
615 Lima Golf, Fresno Tower, understand.
Yeah, dude, this is a really fun little plane.
Altitude for a right downwind runway 29 right, report to
And especially knowing that they're going to update it frequently and that it's a legit guy that's doing it.
29 right.
Yeah, so there's 4 of them on the team. Sorry, I just downloaded the game, so I'm trying to figure out
Oh, sweet.
how to get this all set up. Oh man, it uses Xbox Live. I have not used Xbox Live since I was yelling at kids on Modern Warfare 2.
Dude, I haven't either. I like guessed. I had like such an issue with my Xbox Live gamer tag for years, and I couldn't get into like my Hotmail account, and then like my backup was something that I don't even know exists anymore. So I couldn't even get like the backup for it. It was just so stupid. Well, it was very light on the brakes on that landing, and it I probably wouldn't have gotten off at Alpha 4, but definitely had no hope of that.
Let's see how this is going to work. To complete the installation, we'll now download and install.
Looks like some jets in there. God, dude, this thing at night is just completely insane how good this looks.
Here's down, radio check.
Calling radio check here 555.
Oh, jeez, dude. Yeah, I wish we had replay capabilities, because that was just so sick. Engines sound really good. Oh man, that is awesome. I like that 152. I love that 152 in this, but this is just super fun. I love flying that Carenado plane so much that kept me going back to X-Plane, and I think I probably still will. I mean, I'm not going to abandon X-Plane at all, because I have some actual serious IFR stuff that I need to do on that, and there's no doubt that X-Plane is the king in that stuff still. But this mod, with PilotEdge going into a city that has some attention paid to it at a time of day that looks really cool. I mean, like, look at those clouds out there. I mean, it looks like freaking... It looks real, but it looks fake because it looks so real. Like, I know that's a game, so it looks just... Like, if you saw that in real life, you'd be like, that looks fake, because it looks so cool.
Been there, man.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is pretty cool. Yeah, Sky Steve, and X-Plane will continue to be awesome, but this is different, man. This is a whole different level of cool. It really is. I mean, that once it works, dude, this is a different level.
I get the feeling I'm going to be downloading for a while.
Yeah, I think so too. It's pretty meaty.
Yeah.
It's pretty meaty. Yeah, like this is a good time. And you add PilotEdge in there. You get some more realistic GPS, functionality, which we apparently were able to get tonight. And you can put together a flight that really shows off the capabilities of the simulator in the lighting department, the environmental effects, just the night lighting itself is unbelievable. Like, look at how freaking good this looks, man.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Like, look at Rainier out there. And you have like the lighting up against the ground with the amber lights and the white, and like, I mean, that just is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. So I am continually excited as I learn more about aviation in general, which is part of my enjoyment to all this too, is that I'm getting better at it myself and able to feel like Brad was, I couldn't have done it without Brad being here tonight, but I felt like I earned that flight. I earned that landing. I earned that whole flight. Felt solid and smooth and good. And, the result is being treated to this. Like, dude, I'm like getting goosebumps. This looks so cool. Like, just freaking awesome. Who did I miss? I think the Clemo. Thank you very much for following. Welcome. And thank you again to Moose for the raid earlier. That was awesome, and I hope you guys had fun. Even half as much fun as I apparently did. So I am going to go have dinner, hang out with Julia for a minute, and then text Brad every 30 minutes probably until he has this thing downloaded.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Because, dude, you and I are going to have so much fun formation flying in bush planes. I want to go in that Idaho river valley. Dude, it's so cool.
Yeah, man.
It's so cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you are new or haven't joined the Discord yet, give it a shot. If you don't like it, you can dip out. But I would love for you to just give it a shot if you're interested in this at all. I'm very proud of that community, and we want to keep it growing. It's been growing at a crazy pace, which is super fun, and just constantly seemingly helping people, whether it's with flight simulation or even real world stuff, which is awesome. So yeah, have a great night. Drew, thank you for the raid. We're just about ready to sign off, but thank you, sir. Yeah, so join the Discord. Let's do one quick little peek here to see if we have any Discord hellos to... Yep, Tim 2 and Shooter Steve 77. Thank you guys for joining the Discord. Hopefully you enjoy the community as much as I have. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Tell Canadian Captain Mustache hello for me, and have a great weekend, and I hope to see you back here for the next one. See ya!